Hi, so why is doing a Hello World exercise, the subject of this series, exciting? Well, we want to start you from scratch. I want you to understand the fundamentals of what's going on here. This is learning real world skills, if you like, street coding. You could become an absolute ninja at writing theoretical C++, but if you can't actually make a compiler install on your system, which is the thing that turns written text, the code, into something the computer can run, or if you can't set up an integrated development environment or a tool for helping you write that code, then it's not very real world. We'll cover those things later on, but I just want to make sure that you are able to solve your own issues later when you get to them. So I want to start you from scratch. And just keep in mind as we go through this, that this is the first step towards making amazing games. It won't take long, it'll give you a great foundation, and if you already know how to do all this stuff, maybe just listen to this section quickly and just try and pick out some gems as you go and get straight into the next one. So what is a compiler? Well, when we're writing code, we want to speak in a language that is as close to English as possible, also known as a high-level language. But the computer wants something very different. The computer wants binary. So what a compiler does is it converts text, our high-level language, C++ in our case, into ones and noughts, binary, that the computer can understand. The process of going from the high-level language C++ down to something the computer can run is called compilation. It just compiles together the code into something the computer understands. So that is compilation. What are we going to do is we're going to start off by writing by the end of the section, we're going to write some very simple C++ code. You can see that in Notepad here. This example is given to you on Windows, but I will be going through all this on Windows, Mac, and Linux, really going the extra mile for you. So we're going to use Notepad initially, and we'll see that it's just text. We just have to format it properly. We'll then move into Visual Studio Code, which is a tool that is going to make writing text a lot easier. It's going to be exactly the same on Mac, PC, and Linux. It will color code your code. It will help you detect errors as you type them. It'll help you discover what code is possible to write, and it'll generally make code writing a lot easier than using a plain text editor, and a lot prettier, I think. We'll be looking at the files that exist on your system when you create the simplest possible C++ programs, the text file that exists and the executable file that exists. And then we'll also be showing you a little bit about your terminal or command prompt, depending on which system you're on, whether you're Mac or PC Linux, which you can see here on the screen down the bottom right. And that is going to be where you can actually run your code for the moment. At the end of it, sure, it's just going to say hello world back to you, but actually that's quite a triumph to get from 0 to being able to write and convert your own code into something the computer can run in just a few short videos. So I hope you're going to enjoy the section. What I'd like you to do now is another little challenge. Try and give you a challenge every video if possible. I really think it's important you check in with why are you taking this course. Please share your hopes with your peers. Why did you buy the course in the first place? What do you hope to build, learn, or create? This isn't going to be easy. It's not an easy thing to learn C++ and to learn Unreal Engine, but it's going to be completely worth it. So please go ahead and share with your peers in a safe environment where everybody else is in the same position as you what is going to keep you going when times get tough. Follow the link in the lecture to the forum post for this particular video. Share that with your colleagues and then crack on with the next video, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.